Hi, this is Yaros, Student Success Coach. In this video, I want to show how your child can become a genius. Very interesting topic. And when we hear a word genius, we usually remember Albert Einstein or other famous scientists, inventors. Let's discover secrets of Albert Einstein and use these secrets to help your child to become a genius. Albert Einstein said that most people think that it is intellect that makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. This is the first secret I want you to pay attention to. That usually when in Singapore we talk about merit, meritocracy, we think about abilities and talents. That based on talents which a child is born with, the future is determined. And we forget that merit also includes work, efforts which is made with these abilities. And according to all geniuses in the world, it is not about talents, it is not about intellect, it is not about inherited abilities. It is about character, about skills, about effort which is made to develop yourself, to develop your skills. And Albert Einstein also said that it is not so that I'm so smart. It is that I stay with problems longer. This is another secret for your child. It is not so that your child should be smart. It is not this smartness which will make your child a successful student and a genius. Your child needs to stay with problems longer. Your child needs to develop perseverance. You can go and watch my video which is called How Your Child Can Solve Any Problem, where I show specific steps how your child can find solution for any problem, how your child can develop perseverance. And another secret of Albert Einstein was expressed when he was asked what is the difference between Einstein's intelligence and others. So he said, well, when most people look for a needle in a haystack, they stop when they find it. But I will continue to look for a second and a third needle. And maybe if I am lucky, I will find a fourth and a fifth needle. So this is the secret of a genius. Your child needs to be passionately curious in some topic, in some subject, and continue to find new things, new approaches, new solutions. Your child should not stop when the solution is found, but continue to go deeper, to concentrate more on this subject. Let's analyze this quote of Albert Einstein. What means to find a needle in a haystack? Usually we say to find a needle in a haystack when we describe impossible situations, when something is totally impossible, extremely difficult, and nobody will even make an attempt to go and find a needle in a haystack. So here we see a situation like this. That maybe your child receives a project in school, or maybe your child decides to study some topic or achieve some career goal, and it seems too big. Nobody even dares to go there. Maybe now your child is in NT stream, in normal technical stream. And then suddenly, here in my videos, I encourage your child to go and enter JC, to enter university, to pursue any career line. Then we have the same situation, which may seem impossible. So what your child needs to do is go and look for this needle. There are such students, there are such people in the world when even when the situation seems impossible, they still make efforts, they dare to go and try. But here we see that even though these people go and make efforts, not all of them will find this needle. Not all of them will be focused enough, will be hardworking enough, will be interested enough to keep trying until they find this needle. So this is about character, which we mentioned before. And even though among these people there will be a small group of people who will find this needle. And Einstein says that then they will stop. They will be satisfied with the needle which they found. But genius, they keep looking for another one. When your child, for example, is interested in how a laser works, then they read one explanation and they should not stop, but they should go and find additional literature, some extra explanation, another point of view. When your child has a textbook in maths, then they read explanation of some topic, and then usually students are satisfied. But your child should go and find another textbook of another author and read the same topic in this book. And this is similar to looking for a second needle. Then Einstein wouldn't stop even at second needle and would go to look for third. Won't even gives an idea to look for a third needle. Why suddenly he thinks that there are 3 needles in a haystack? This is passionate curiosity. Your child should be very interested in the topic. Your child should be very curious about it. Your child should see why it is so important. Your child should develop passion in this subject. And then they go for a third one. They will go to library and they will ask for books in this line, and they will read something which all the rest would not read and will not read. And pay attention to this very interesting moment. Einstein says, if I am lucky, I will find a 4th and a 5th needle. It is like a joke, if I am lucky. And usually people think that it is because of luck, because of some fortune, because of some maybe fortunate circumstances that some people achieve success, that some people are born genius. But people are not born genius, they make themselves genius. And your child can become a genius. It is about developing this approach to their studies, to their education. And even after a 3rd solution, your child needs to go for a 4th and a 5th. Of course, it is not a question of number, how many approaches they find. It's just about attitude, how curious they are. And maybe your child, even after library, will go online and will find video explanations, will find some articles about this topic. And maybe even after that your child will approach your teacher. All the students already went home, they already are resting, they already maybe enjoying, having some fun. But your child will go and ask additional questions, will ask you, your child's teacher will go and take some additional lessons, spend some extra time studying this topic. This is the attitude which will make your child a genius.